Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, smash that thumbs up button and click on that notification bell so that you could be notified whenever I put out a new video. And if you're not new, welcome back. So guys, what I wanted to do today was kind of share with you the dilemma that I'm in. As you know, I went back to Lowe's and to try to catch up on my retirement, and my plan was that I was going to stay there for a year and work as much as I can because it brought in extra money so that we could put into our investments and I can contribute to the 401k through the company and get the match. Well, unfortunately, I only stayed there 6 months because I got really burnt out. And if you haven't watched that video, you can watch that video on why I quit my job at Lowe's. I received a letter from Principal, which is the company that holds the 401k accounts for Lowe's employees. And here's what the letter states, guys. It says, "Hi, Susan. Your $756.41 savings in your former employer's retirement plan with Principal are currently below the minimum balance your former employer requires to remain in the plan. This means you need to decide what you'd like to do with your savings before October 1st, 2023. Now, they gave me 3 options, and the first one being is I could roll the funds into an IRA. It says you can switch to an individual account and keep saving for retirement. The second option is that I can move to a new plan. It means that, and what it states is that if I have another employer's 401k plan, I can roll that money into a 401k or into the employer's plan from a previous employer. Unfortunately, the only other plan that I have for a 401k is my solo 401k. Now, I did do some research this past weekend and saw that I can roll it over into my solo 401k. The dilemma that I face, guys, is that my Lowe's 401k plan is both a traditional and a Roth. Now, if you don't know the difference between a traditional and a Roth, a traditional means that the money is taken out pre-tax before my taxes are paid. And I started off with my Lowe's 401k as a traditional 401k, investing as a traditional 401k, and then I decided to switch over to a Roth. And a Roth is when they take the money out after taxes. So I've made deposits into my 401k as both a traditional and a Roth. So that makes it even a little more confusing on how to move the money, which is why I'm in a dilemma that I'm in. And then the third option that they gave me is that I can cash out, meaning that I can make a withdrawal, but you could have up to 30% withheld for taxes and penalties. So what I'm thinking, guys, is I don't want to cash out because I don't want to get taxed 30% up front for the money. Even though it is only $756 right now at the time, it could be less or more depending on what the market's doing. I don't really want to do that. I would like to be able to just roll it over into my solo 401k, but I don't know how that's going to work because Lowe's 401k is part Roth and part traditional. So what I'm thinking, I'm going to be able to roll my traditional portion, the traditional portion of the 401k into my solo 401k. I may have to cash out the Roth, and if so, the great thing about a Roth is you can cash out and not pay taxes on the portion that I've invested because I've already paid taxes on it. The only portions that I would get paid taxes on is the actual earnings that I've earned. And since this 401k is still extremely small, it's only $756 right now, it wouldn't be a lot of money. And the Roth portion, I think, is about $200. Regardless, guys, it's something I've never done, so I thought I'd record a video and walk you guys through the steps that I take to roll over my 401k to prevent paying taxes on it and take you along for the ride in case you've never done it and you don't know what to do. So let's go ahead and get on the phone with both Fidelity and Vanguard and see what our options are. Okay?
Alright guys, so before I call Vanguard and Fidelity and find out what my options are, I kind of wanted to log into my Principal account and kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. So here I am logged into my account, and as you can see right here at the top, it says action required. you have an opportunity to make a choice for your retirement savings now. Explore your options. So these are the same 3 options that I told you guys about that I received from that letter. So I'm not going to go over them again. But what I want to do is show you guys that right now the balance on my account is $738.16. Now this will change according to what the markets are doing before I'm able to pull the money out. So I'm not really concerned about this. But what I want to show you guys is what I am concerned about is I am concerned a little bit about the different types of contributions that I've made while being employed at Lowe's. So you can see inside of the pre-tax, I have $204.28. And then my employer match is $306.07. And then I have some Roth contributions that I've made that totals $227.81. So if I just had a pre-tax, if all of it was just pre-tax, I don't think I would have a big issue of being able to just move it over into my solo 401k. But because I do have some in a Roth as well, then I'm a little confused on how to do this. So we are going to call both Vanguard and Fidelity and see what my options are. So let's go ahead and get them on the phone, and I'm going to keep it on speaker, guys, so you guys can hear the whole conversation and give you guys an idea of what they tell me and then the avenues that I'm going to take. So that way, after I get off this phone call and after you watch this video, if you're in the same boat as I am, then you'll know exactly what to do. Regardless of where you move your contributions, the process will probably be about the same, and it'll give you a little bit of an idea of how to get the process started. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to get started with Fidelity first.
Thank you for calling Fidelity Investments. Calls may be recorded and monitored. For privacy information, visit fidelity.com/privacy. To get started, enter your username if you have one, or your social security number followed by pound. One moment while I look up your information. Are you calling as an administrator for a small business retirement plan?
Yes.
One moment, please. Good morning, and thank you for calling Fidelity Investments. My name is Retirement Team. May I get your first and last name, please?
Sure. I'm calling about, I have a little situation where I was employed through an employer and then decided that I no longer wanted to work there. So I left and was investing in their 401k and have both a traditional portion and a Roth portion. And they gave me until October 1st to move that into a different account. So my question is that a possibility to move my 401k into my solo 401k?
From your business, the employee's 401k into your self-employed 401k?
Yes, move the employer 401k into the...
Okay.
Yes. Is that even a possibility?
Take a look here.
Okay.
Sure, brief. Well, let me check a few things out. Let me take a look at this. I can hear you from my voice very fine. I appreciate that.
Sure.
Take a look in the account and check a few things, okay?
Okay.
It'll take 7 minutes.
Okay, sure.
The outside the 401k is outside of Fidelity, right? It's from another. It's currently in another firm.
Yes, it is. It's in principle right now.
Okay. Now, what we can do is we can take the traditional IRA portion into the self-employed 401k.
Okay.
The Roth portion, you'd have to open up you could open up a Roth IRA and put it into there, and they can separate the two. They should be able to. Or if they have to stay together for some reason, we don't have a plan that can accept a self-employed 401k, but it can accept both a Roth and a traditional thing. into the same account. You'd have to go with check another firm, or if you work for somebody else and they have a 401k, you can check to see if they can go into that account plan as well.
Okay, or I can transfer the traditional, cash out the Roth, and then move the Roth into the solo 401k?
In order to move it in there, you can do it by, through a check, yeah.
Okay.
Can't really,
Okay.
You can do that as well.
So basically you're saying the only option I have is to transfer over the traditional portion into the 401 solo
pre-tax
401k.
money.
Okay. All right. And then if I decide to do that, how would I go about doing that? Do I
We just you can start initiate a rollover online on Fidelity.com, transfer assets out,
Okay.
transfer assets. But first, you probably have to go with that 401k plan, so you let them know what you're doing, so that they can make sure they separate the Roth and the traditional IRA, and they'll try to send them both.
Okay, so contact principal and ask them to separate the traditional and the Roth, and then once they do that, then I just tell them to go ahead and transfer it into to you guys. I mean, do I have to have them send me a check, or
You would start online. You would go online there for the transfer assets, and our back office then would work with the principal to get it rolled into the account.
okay?
It's all done in like this.
Okay, so it can, once I contact principal and have them separate the Roth and the traditional, then I can take it. I contact you guys and then begin the rollover process. I don't have to have them send me a check or anything.
You have to check with them to see how they want to deal with the Roth. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So based.
We go into the direct rollover.
Okay, so based on the feedback that they. Okay, so they'll tell me how to move forward with the options.
They'll give you an indication. You tell them what you want to do, and they'll let you know. We will then initiate the actual rollover. But yeah, once you find out if it can be done, if they can, the separation, get it all taken care of, then we will go from there, and we take care of it, bringing in the funds into the self-employed 401k and the Roth, however you want to handle that part of it.
Okay.
Cash it out or open another Roth account.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks. I will contact them and reach back to you or touch base back with you guys once I find out what they can do for me.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good day, and thanks for calling Fidelity.
All right. Thank you. Bye. I just got off the phone with Fidelity, and what they said was I have to contact principal, and I can have them roll over the traditional portion of the 401k, but am unable to roll over the Roth portion into the Fidelity solo 401k, which is what I thought from the beginning. So what we're going to do is we're going to contact Vanguard and kind of see what if they have an option of what I can do with the Roth portion. As I mentioned, I am maxed out on the Roth IRA, so I don't think I can put any more funds into my 2023 portion of the Roth IRA. So, but we're going to go ahead and contact Vanguard anyway and see what they tell me. So let's go ahead and contact them.
Vanguard. We have some questions to get to the right department. If you have an existing Vanguard account, please enter the last 4 digits of your Social Security number or employer ID number. If you're not... One moment while I look up some information. You're calling about a rollover, right?
Yes.
Great. If your rollover is into a small business plan, like a SEP IRA or simple IRA, press or say 1. To roll your assets into a Vanguard IRA, press or say 2. If your rollover is related to a Vanguard 401k, press or say 3.
I'm not sure which option to press, guys, but we're going to go 3.
Hi, thank you for calling Vanguard, an onboarding specialist speaking on a recorded line. May I please have your full name?
Sure.
Thank you. I do have your profile up. I have one security question. It is, and how can I help you today?
I was calling because I'm kind of in a situation. I was employed through an employer and don't have enough funds in there to leave the account in their 401k account. So I've been asked to move the account. I have the 401k is broken up into a traditional, and a Roth. So my question to you, and this is probably a big fat no, but I thought I'd ask. I already maxed out my Roth IRA. Is it possible to move the Roth portion into the 2023 Roth IRA as a Roth contribution for 2023, even though I've already maxed it out for the year?
Actually, it wouldn't be a contribution, it would be a rollover, and yes, it is possible.
Oh, it is possible.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so if you just reach out to Fidelity, tell them you want to roll over your Roth assets to this Roth IRA, just give them the account number.
Okay.
They should be able to do that. And from my experience with Fidelity, is they typically make out a check and send it to you. They'll make it out Vanguard for benefit of you, but they'll send it to your address. And once you get it, you can do a mobile deposit of that check. That'll probably be the easiest way to get it in your account. Otherwise, you can always mail it to us, but it is possible.
Oh, okay. So it would not be considered a contribution. It would actually be a rollover.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to know. All right. Well, the contribution would be, or the rollover would be coming from Principal, not Fidelity. So I will contact them and start the process. And then if I need to contact you guys for any questions, or I've never done this before, so I'm kind of confused. If I need to call you guys back for any kind of questions or anything, I'll give you guys a call back.
Sounds good.
Okay.
If you need anything, feel free to give us a call.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Not a problem. If that's everything, have a great rest of your day.
Okay. Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Bye. All right, guys. So I didn't think that was going to be possible to be able to roll over the IRA contribution into my Roth IRA for 2023 because I'd already maxed it out. But it's not considered a contribution. It's considered a rollover. So that is a possibility. So now the next call that I need to make is through Principal to see if it is a possibility to transfer the traditional, start a rollover of the traditional into Fidelity, and then move the Roth portion into my 2023 Roth IRA as a rollover. So let me contact Principal, and I'll keep you guys on the line, and we'll kind of learn this process together, okay? So let me contact them.
Please hold while we access your information. Are you calling to take money out of your account?
Questions about a rollover?
I can certainly help you with that. Please hold while I transfer you to a retirement specialist who can assist you.
Was contributing to a 401k through Lowe's, my employer, and I recently decided to end my, employment through them. And I received a letter from you guys stating that I need to move my account from your guys', or my 401k from your guys' account because I don't have sufficient funds in there to keep it. So my question with you guys is I've already contacted Vanguard and Fidelity and would like to move my account, but my thing is it possible to break up the 401k because I have a traditional and a Roth IRA and I need to, break up the traditional from the Roth IRA so that I can move them to the appropriate accounts?
For the appropriate accounts. That's a good question. Let me check and see for your plan now.
Okay.
To make sure that I can
Okay.
answer that correctly.
Sure.
I'm going to pull up your plan here.
Okay.
Grab some more information about it.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. For your town plan with Lowe's, is that right?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Are you currently still working for Lowe's?
No.
Understood that. Could be currently just checking on your options.
Sure.
Okay. To answer your question, man, yes, it is an option.
Okay.
So, or rather, it's actually a requirement to do so.
Okay.
Reason behind that is since your plan actually possesses Roth and pre-tax, so if you, let's say, roll them over to another institution, it'll have to be broken down into separate pieces, one for the Roth and one for the pre-tax.
Okay.
So you're correct about that.
Okay. So I know what I'd like to do, and I'm not sure how to proceed.
We can do it over the phone, essentially. If you have the details on what Principal should write on a check to have the funds rolled over to your new financial institution,
Okay.
it can be done over the phone.
Okay, and what would I need to be able to provide and get that started? My account numbers?
Just that they, yes, if you want, we can include that on check. It's optional. What you just need to give us is like, who do we make the check payable to, and the address where the check should be forwarded to.
And once I get that information, do I contact you guys again and give you that information and then you guys take care of that? Or is that something that I need to do manually online?
No, you just have to reach us back here or contact us back here to help out with that one.
Okay. All right, I will do, and I will contact you guys back once I have that information.
Alrighty. So far, though, any other additional questions from you or anything else you'd like to check?
No, that's all I really needed assistance with, and I appreciate your time.
Alright, then. You're welcome, ma'am. Stay safe and have a good one, then, okay?
All right, thank you. You too. Bye.
Anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I hope you found it useful. I now know the process of how I'm going to roll over my 401k. I just need to do it before October 1st so that I don't get charged a penalty for leaving it in that account, and the penalty would be that I would get charged 30% taxes on my account or my investments, and I don't want that. So after this video, I'm gonna make the calls that I need to make and go ahead and roll that over into the appropriate accounts. So I will be rolling the traditional part along with the employer's portions of the account into my Fidelity solo 401k, and I'll be rolling over the Roth portion into my Vanguard IRA. So if you guys have a rollover, if you have to do a rollover and you've already maxed out your Roth IRA contributions for the year, just know that the rollover does not count towards your contributions, so you can roll it over into your 401k or your Roth IRA. Sorry. So anyway, guys, as I said, I hope you found this useful. If you did, comment and let me know if you guys found it useful, if you've rolled over a 401k and how the process was. Like I said, I hate doing this stuff, but it's something that has to be done if you don't want to be penalized. I wanted to share my experience of how I went about doing it and what I'm going to do. If you enjoyed this video, click on that notification bell so that you can be notified when I put out a new video. Also, click the thumbs up button for me, guys. The algorithm, YouTube algorithm, likes that, and when you share this video, it helps somebody else find the information they need if they're looking to do a rollover and don't know how to do it. And also, guys, make sure you comment. Just leave feedback and let me know what you guys think of this video, how I can improve it. If you have any suggestions for new videos, I'm always open to what you guys want. And also, if you don't have any comments and you just want to say hi, just say hi, guys. I love to hear feedback from you guys. I love to know that you guys are getting some use out of these videos that I'm recording. And until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.